Rolling Stone! Rolling Stone!
Groovy!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and everyone in between, I'm going to rock a block of ads here to get rid of pre-roll ads for incoming new viewers. We will start after these messages. Oh yeah, time to start stream. Yeah, we live in a desert. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. Hey, happy Thursday, everyone. What is going on? Welcome to SubCon, where we get to live the dream. We are in for some more Twilight Princess tonight, and I am incredibly happy to be able to continue going on because I left Sunday evening on a massive cliffhanger. I was in the middle of a dungeon when I decided to call it quits, so there's certainly a lot more to do in the Arbiter's grounds. First and foremost, let me make sure that I get some of the follows out of the way. The one that did take place after the Tuesday stream. Really awesome dude, knows his fighting games. I've known him for a long time on Twitter. Right there, Brandometry, welcome to SubCon. I hope you have a good time whenever it is that you decide to check in. Thanks for everything. And Gravebook weekends have lost most of their meaning, even though I have a regular Monday through Friday kind of job. It's like, okay, it's time for a weekend and it's time to do weekendy type things, but it really doesn't feel I feel like certain days for my entire life have had a vibe. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday have all had unique vibes. You wake up and you have certain expectations throughout the day of what people's general energy is going to be, but that energy is completely all over the board now. And yeah, you get to. I used to live that 12-hour life, that 4-day weekend life. That is a whole other sense of energy. And, you know, probably very little change for you as well, you get to. So you've definitely lived an interesting life out there, you get to. What do you plan on playing? What do you plan on playing this weekend, you get to? I know your game backlog is always epic. Phantom Ferric, thanks for the lurk. Maybe one day, go figure. I have this bot, but I never taught my bot what to say for lurking, so I will figure that out. Thanks, Phantom Ferric. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Thanks for the lurk. And you get to seriously consider taking vacation once stuff gets back opened up. Given how it seems like you're pretty dedicated, you get to. I bet you have a ton of PTO saved up. Yeah, Phantom Ferric is a great streamer, dude. Phantom Ferric is part of the Avenger Friends Team Pixel. Gotta give it up to my streamer collective of a bunch of really sweet, delightful folks. Happy to have met them. I will be having a secret Mario Kart 64 tournament with them on Friday. So, sorry, won't be streaming it, but just know that I will be kicking asses for all of you. But in any case, well, very exciting day in video gaming as well. New Paper Mario, which is honestly really weird of Nintendo to do this. We're only 2 months out from a release date, and then Nintendo drops an entire freaking Paper Mario on us. Absolutely mind-blowing. I played... Now, honestly, I will say I'm not terribly familiar with the Paper Mario franchise. I played through like a third of Paper Mario 64 and about half of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. Not games that didn't vibe with me, but I know they have a very passionate following, and there's a certain... Obviously, there are going to be games in that franchise that aren't anyone's favorite, but there's still a certain floor of quality that still makes those games really good. Took me a minute to figure out this song, Nerdy Minish. That's a sharp ear. Yep, this song is indeed yanked straight from... I actually have a 4-disc soundtrack album I imported of the Super Mario Odyssey soundtrack, and having well-mixed, high-quality versions of songs like this is just super neat. 12-day break from work? Heck yeah, you get to. That's one of the coolest things about working the 12-hour shifts, is how if you time it right, you can basically give yourself 2 weeks off work without while only using 1 week of PTO. There's some other things going on today. GTA 5. GTA 5 for free from the Epic Games Store. It's something we discussed a little bit in my Discord. If you're not in my Discord, I invite you to join, especially if you are a retro gaming freak. I have purposely set up all of the channels to help encourage one to get into the mindset of yesteryear, to talk about the best parts of the way things are, of the way things were, and how we can still enjoy those things to this day. Which, by the way, upcoming info about the stream, as well as another product to talk about. We finally got release date info for the TurboGrafx 16 Mini. For those of us in the United States, we're actually going to get our units finally. Asian regions have been enjoying them for like the past month or so, but now we're finally going to get our allotment. This thing was originally supposed to drop in March, but those TurboGrafx 16 Minis should start shipping next Friday, and I will be streaming from my TurboGrafx on most likely Tuesday the 26th, because, well, like it or not, even though I'm a retro gaming dinosaur, things still have to change around here. This coming Tuesday will be my final Super Mario Maker Tuesday in that series. Episode 10 will be where I call it quits. I appreciate everyone who has encouraged my Mario habit. I feel like I've taken I feel like I've taken on about as much Mario as I can reasonably stand for streaming purposes. I don't know how to make it. I don't really know how to make it a better experience. So we deserve to have something newer and fresher and different, because otherwise my stream is just going to be Zelda and Mario, and I'd like a little bit more variety than that, because there's so many things in old gaming to explore. Also, this coming Tuesday, I should be receiving some extra nice equipment so I can stream direct from my Dreamcast. I'm incredibly excited to bust out a couple Dreamcast games and make those a regular part of the rotation as well. So I solemnly swear that I'm using as many resources as I can to pour right back into this stream for you guys. I appreciate all the minutes of viewing and listening, or even just lurking. Every little bit of it counts. Every little bit of it is incredibly valuable to me, and I cannot explain fully how much I appreciate it. I just come out here and do this as a hobby, and you guys, you guys make me feel appreciated and loved for all the work that I put into this stream. So I can't wait to just keep the gears turning in my head so I can do more things with this. Excuse me. I'll live, I promise. Anyway, we have a game to launch here. We have Twilight Princess to boot. So let's fire it up. And actually, I believe this game is a touch on the quiet side from what I recall in the past. So I'm gonna like seemingly boost the heck out of this. I didn't have much time or an opportunity to do a volume check before this, and for that I apologize. Thank you, Nerdy Minish. So if the game ends up being a little bit too loud, let me know. So let me fade down the Chippendale Rescue Rangers song, and let's let the Twilight Princess surge through our veins. Hey-ya! Love that title screen, one of the best in Zelda. It really felt like an amped up version of the Ocarina of Time title screen. Thank you, Nerdy Minish. When's that prom supposed to be? I remember you mentioning that a few days ago. Okay, back to the beginning part of Arbiter's Ground, which is probably a good thing for my sake, so that I can reorient myself. I was definitely feeling very lost there towards the end of Sunday evening. So I'm just gonna go crack that gold in the face with my sword. There we go. And let's try to move onwards. Yeah, Burrito, it is certainly a scary time. Still deciding on when prom and graduation will be. Oh, okay. At the very least, it's a when and not an if. So they're going to be doing something for you, some sort of ceremony that's going to be fun and worth your time. So very happy for you. You get to have something to enjoy. Get over here, System Lord. Game is a little loud. Okay. I did need to know that. Thank you. Yeah, because I had boosted the volume a little bit. It was at plus 6 decibels. I'm gonna knock it down to 4. Yeah, that's probably just a little bit more comfy, just a tiny bit. I hope so. Anyway. Nope, nothing in that room. You go through this way. And this room. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna roll on through it. Not gonna worry about the pygmy stalfos. Okay, now I'm back here in the ghost room, where we get to see that. Yep, I indeed did defeat two of them. So there's 2 more to go. Next time, use those wolf senses and keep it up. And yeah, so clearly there are two more pose on this side of the dungeon that I just completely neglected. Let's see if I rotate this, am I still able to get out? Nope. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. I love how Midna just will occasionally give Link a little love tap like that. Just petting me out of gratitude. So maybe I'll go through the door instead, I guess. If only there was some easy way. Wait a second. Oh, okay. I see an alternate method of progression here. Let me do a little pushing, which will rotate the room nicely. And then I can use the claw shot to get back up to the 2nd level. Shazam. Sometimes I have a brain. Sometimes I can think of things. Hope everyone is doing well tonight. Hope everyone has a solid weekend in store for themselves. We all deserve to have some way of creating leisure out of whatever insanity we're having to put up with these days. I'm seeing plenty of people, unfortunately, having some stress issues these days, and that's not good. So, just be as nice to yourself as you can possibly be, and hopefully there's someone good in your life who can give you some comfort as well. I can hear you. There you are. Hey, you're supposed to let me bite you. Dealing with our own insanity. Oh, yeah. Just sometimes trapped a little bit too deeply in our own heads. And, we just gotta deal with that stuff. That's 3 pose. There's 1 more somewhere on this side of the dungeon. Nope, nowhere else for me to go there. Whoa, there's an entire 2nd basement that I've just not even touched. Wow, these Arbiter's crowns are crazy. Let's see where else we can trace the odor. Still tracks this way. Okay. Well, yeah, I'll drop down like this. It's okay. Push the room back, and I'm going to head back in that direction to see what I neglected on Sunday. Streamer sometimes says, I talk to myself sometimes. It keeps me insane. Which really says a lot about, well, it says a lot about streaming, because there is a huge portion of streaming that, at least to me anyway, there's a portion of streaming that is essentially being able to talk to one's own self in a way that is somewhat entertaining to other people. So, if I keep dancing right there on the edge of insanity, then I stand a decent chance at keeping things lively. Let's see what's in this chest. Is it gonna be more money that I can't use? Because my wallet's been topped out forever. Oh neat, a piece of art. Okay, I'll take it. I ain't too shabby. Oh boy. If I don't do this correctly, I'm gonna die. Please, 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 just the tip, please. Oh! Link was like, he was gonna do his little hop. Okay, well that was a decent place to dump me. I'm okay with this. I'm very okay with this. Okay, so the scent trail I needed to follow continued in this direction, but now I need to analyze again. Which way should I go? Which way do I need to go? Okay, I don't think I actually explored to the right as much as I should have, so I'm going to figure out how to head in that direction. And see what I missed. And of course, those spikes making me take the long way. Link with the big flourish right there. And one thing I think I did not do previously, I did not stand in the center of this. I'll just call it a chandelier. But I didn't stand there in the center of that last time, so I need to do that this time, and that will surely allow me to go other places. Right up in there. Let's see what possibilities are available to me. Well, apparently not much. Okay, ascent trails that way. I always say it, but this game is pretty. Yeah, they did some incredible things with the art direction of this game. Makes it truly a marvel, even though it's got a lot of gritty, brown, hazy, champagne-colored kind of a surprisingly small palette. It still manages to do a bunch of neat things. It really does. Okay, where is the herbal perfume? Now, I wonder if this has to be. I was thinking about this on the drive home, actually, and I see this, well, a lot in Nintendo games, but probably also occurs in many other Japanese games as well. That something about this has to be something that's a substantial part of Japanese culture, wherein the color purple is often used to represent evil entities. Maybe that's just me. Oh, the Redeads even freak out the wolf. Fine. Soft and scented tone. Tiny style foes out. Now let's see what I can do against that Redead. Big wide eyes. Oh, not nice. If it's not one that's getting rid, it's the other one. Oh, thanks for the Red Rupee introduction. The money that I cannot use. Because I'm freaking stacked right now. Wait a second. I am freaking ignorant. I can hear the Poe right now. I'm useless, you guys. I am just terrible. I blew right past this on Sunday. And there's my quarry. Come to me, Poe, come to me, 'cause I need to get a spinner. Got the Poe soul. Alright, final Poe. Go figure, it took me like 45 minutes to get the first two on Sunday, and now that I'm refreshed here, now that I'm a more functional gamer, I just, yeah, it's only been like 15 minutes. It's great. If that. Oh man. I probably should not have streamed this past Sunday, in all honesty. But it was still a good solid stream. I don't regret it one bit. Like, I streamed 14 hours over the weekend, you guys. Holy crap, I can't believe I did that. And it probably only finally took me until maybe like yesterday to recover from that. That's one thing they probably don't tell you. Streaming takes a lot out of a person. I have no idea how people do 24-hour streams. Those people are crazy or heroic, or I don't even know how to describe them. More power to them for figuring out the stamina to do that. But that couldn't be me. I'm way too much of an introvert. Wait a second. I needed to turn left here. After rotating the room again. Does the room also rotate the other direction? No, it does not. Okay, just had to check. Avenged Sevenfold. Back over here. I think. Yep. It's okay, rats. I'm just passing through. Gondor calls for aid. Now the real dungeon can begin, you guys. Don't get in front of me. Thanks for being an awesome cheerleader, Nerdy Minish. I appreciate you. Oh, there's the map. That would have been slightly helpful eventually. Okay, so all that mess was just the tip. Supportive Minish. That's what a good That's what a good Minish person does. Stabby stab. Okay. Good leap. Okay. That's a spot for the spinner later. Maybe I should go this way. And, well, no, there's a giant pit of doom right there. And of course, that little glitch, quote-unquote glitch, that little oversight in the game. Okay, since I can't go right, or since I can't go left, surely I can go right. A good Zelda dungeon does gently guide you to your eventual destination. I hear flapping. Yeah, fall down. Whatever, just get away from me. So let's go down carefully here and cover all of the good sides. Ooh, that was close. Oh, great. This seems like a bad situation. Oh. There are continued interesting things down here. Like this thing that'll probably wake up. Yep. Friendly, supportive pocket minish. Thank you for being friendly and supportive. Least I could do is try to play this game like someone who knows what he's doing. I really hope I don't have to start like rotating the room or anything. Great, I'm gonna start rotating the room. Is it just gonna... Okay, it's gonna settle down this way. Okay, then in that case, let me see if I can knock it down by one notch. Wrong direction. That's okay. Notch. That, and then... that, and then... Oh! What a cruel fate. Can I come over here? Yes! Wow, I was about to leave this area without the small key. Go figure. Lucky me, I decided to explore a little bit. Anyway, time to make the climb. It is rewarding. What's going on, Escape? Hope you're having a good evening. Happy Thursday. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, Escape. I'll do love to escape here. If you are ever interested in getting into Smash Ultimate, Escape is your dude. Me, and probably in the grand scheme of things, and especially in the metagame, I would be terrible at Smash. Like, yeah, I've been playing Smash ever since 64, but you know, your boy Manic has a lot more of other gaming priorities, so I only really know the basics. Oh, what? I'm just back to where I start with it. Still down for 8-player Smash. I mean, aren't you always? Let's be real here. Well, that was a nice way to reset the room. Let me make this platform go down a bit so I can go to where I could not go before. Into the spot. Hey, I just got a small key. now I get to use it. How about that? How about that? Still in search of the spinner, though, and I think there are a bunch of tiny Stalfos in this room. Let's see. Where are the spikes? Oh, no, no. Oh, my goodness. This room has the freaking... the zombie rats. Oh, no, not the zombie rats. Not here for the zombie rats. Not at all. Come on. Make it. Not a fan of the zombie rats. Heckin' zombie rats. Okay, so it's like forcing me to... No? Where are you at, zombie rats? I still hear you. Brutal, just brutal. Zombie rats know I'm coming to kill him, so they took advantage of that. Oh, not another redead. Not a fan. I've been fighting redeads for too much of my life. Good lord. There's a lot of them. Okay, I guess I have to deal with this redead right now. I'll let the redead drag itself over here a little bit, so I have a little bit more surface area to stab it in the dick. I can't wait. Great! Now I'm gonna drown in the sand. Oh! Hey, thanks for stabbing me and actually helping me out on that. That was good. That was a good solid redead. I'll take it. It's a little weird, but I'll take it. Huh. Made my way all the way over here. What did I miss? Is there a corner I have to dig through? What's my next move here? Why would the game want me all the way over here? Why would the game want me in a dead end like this? Nothing up, nothing to the sides. The spikes hold me back in a certain way. None of these are like digging spots, but that's also like, according to the map, that this is like a door. Like a door. Seems to be a door. Could possibly be a door. What am I not noticing here? Because I am, in general, terrible at noticing things. Oh, that's important. A good old-fashioned way to drag the door open. There's a door like this in Death Mountain. How about that? All right. boy. Very cursed hallway. Oh well, we got bugs, we got insects. Yeah, feel those creepy crawlies all over. Love it. Really? Oh, hey, it's our friend.
Phew, free at last. Gracious, you're that nice fellow who helped me out the other day. How nice to see you again. Well, now that we found each other again, let's stick together for a bit, huh? I'll be right with you, so if you want to walk out, just let me know.
You reunited with Uku. This kind character will let you out of the dungeon and return you to where you were. Shad's strange friend, indeed. Okay, I rarely have to use her, but you know, it's always good to have a friend or something like that. Like a Minish, perhaps. A Minish is good to have in your pocket, too. The fact that I can slash away insects with a sword tells you exactly how big they are. Okay, nothing particularly interesting over here, it seems. Okay, just making sure. Oh, wait. Yeah, I looked over and I'm like, wait a second, is that what I think it is? You know what? Yes. Yes, I shall. What? Oh, wow. Really did blow it to smithereens. That was awesome. What about to its friend over there? Nope, it has to be awake in order to be blasted. Yep. Oh, come on. Helm splitter. And let's just drop this off as the cherry on top of this death sundae. There we go. Evaporated the bones. Which I didn't think that would be possible. Link did it. Oh, oh. Dear Lord. That'll do. Come on. Oh, great. The bones were too fast. Just as we learned in the 5th dungeon of Link's Awakening. Whenever there's a pile of bones, you just gotta throw a bomb. Oh, neat, that door opened. See, I can't climb up over here. Nope. Okay, no climbing up. Just had to make sure. Just had to make sure. Can never trust these games. Never. Alright, what more horrors are in this hallway? That's pretty horrifying. They just love me. Well, you can love my sword too. Ooh, ooh, we're getting close to the spinner, you guys. You're gonna be riding spinners. Sorry to be late. Now that I try to finish the boys. Oh, that's an awesome show. No worries, Greybook. You don't have to apologize if you're lurking. I know there's a sword next to your name, but it's all good here, Gravebook. You get down on the boys. Ooh, evil sword. This is actually a pretty nasty fight from what I can recall. But if that isn't like the most freaking scary, foreboding, terrifying visual right there, like this sword is so freaking haunted and full of evil that they had to lash it down with ropes. So yeah, let's all get terrified together here, shall we? Cut a rope. Yeah, this is your time to hide, Nerdy Minish. Because a floating sword is it's quite a lot to deal with. Floating sword, invisible swordsman. Oh, I probably have to wolf link this one. Yeah, bite that ghost in the face. Oh boy. I made it angry. Oh god, that's a terrifying mid-boss. Now he's whole. Ooh, only half a heart? Taste that master sword. Taste it. It is delicious and nutritious. Off with your head. I'm tired of you. Dead? Right there. That looks like a splitting headache. Oh my, kind of funny. See, that is some straight up The Mummy inspired shit right there. The mid-2000s were such a weird place for art and aesthetics. I love it dearly. Oh, okay. I'm just supposed to go through this portal that opened up after I exorcised a demon. In his name we pray, I have exorcised the demon so that we may possess the spinner of life. This ancient machine allows you to float in the air. Set it to wire X and get on top of it to move over sand and on wall rails. Press A while riding to attack enemies with spin power. We love it, don't we? And they let you start trying it out right here in this room. Oh, baby. We are spinning indeed. Yeah. See, hundreds of years ago, they couldn't make fidget spinners super small. They didn't have the technology, so you had to stand and fidget upon the spinner itself. That was the only way you could fidget spin. It is indeed a Beyblade. The original Beyblade as well. Part Beyblade, part skateboard. It's the spinner. A real shame they didn't create more good gimmicks out of it. Oh, gee, I wonder if I must go in this general direction. Seems like the right way to do it. I chose the wrong path. I'll go here, maybe. Oh no, I had to be somewhere up there. Okay. Well, crud, now I have to like go all the way back over. Or no, I don't. I'll just hop up here. Also top, yes. Got love for all the tops. Got love for all the tops out there. Let's see, how about I actually... There we go. No, wrong direction! Off with the insects. No! They all got on me. Okay, finally. Clumsily fumbled my way up to this door. Alright, more spinning. Oh, this room is crazy pants. This room is ridiculous. What the bugs do? First and foremost, the bugs slow me down, but they will also eventually start taking away health. So, not a good time. Not one bit. What the bugs do is kind of similar to what the ghost rats were doing to me as a wolf. Oh, here we go. Speeding up. Linky Hawks Pro Spinner. Oh, snap! Crimson Blades with the raid! What is going on, Crimson? Hope you had a wonderful day. I believe you, Crimson, you were still playing some Resident Evil today, right? It's a Crimson Cataclysm. Indeed. Hey, Crimson Blades in the house. Hope you've been having a wonderful Thursday. Thanks for stopping by, Crimson. Made that shit up, but who knows what it is. Be bathed in Crimson. Well, funny you should say that, because a bunch of beetles have been ganging on me, and beetles are known for being the source of a little thing called carmine that is made to be a red dye, often found in food and other things. So you're not wrong. Be brave, be bathed in crimson. Crimson Cataclysm works too. I mean, you got options. There we go. That'll do. I'm not gonna waste a bomb. So let's spin up some more. Played RE4 beta tonight? Oh, heck yeah. What platform are you playing RE4? Is that whatever you were playing? I don't think was the GameCube version, but I could have been wrong. Here we go. Up, up, and away. On the X-Bone. Oh, I didn't know RE4 got an X-Bone remaster. That's neat. But that shows the extreme ignorance of me in the Resident Evil series. Oh, the HD port for the 360. Got it. Helmet splitter. That'll do stuff. Yep. You get to use my boy, if only for being able to fill in my massive lack of knowledge for the PS3 and Xbox 360 generation. Xbox and PS4 ports run at 60. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm glad that Capcom was able to optimize them well. And oh, this looks fun. Didn't realize you were just gonna get cut off. Oh, cut off how? Cut off how, Crimson? Did they do something different with the game on that? You're setting up the raid auto jump. Oh, okay. That's weird. Cause yeah, usually when you hit the raid, like you can let it sit idle for a bit, and then it eventually gives you a countdown where it tells you, hey, this is when I'm going to force you to raid. So you have to make sure that you're ready within like 60 to 75 seconds or something like that when you issue the raid command. It's really do or die, and there's no like cancel raid command either, to my knowledge. Yeah, I've definitely been burned by the forced raid by hitting it too early, so I try to be careful with it. But yeah, it happens. The raid command, blessing and a curse. But thanks for stopping by, Crimson. Got to make sure I give you the proper shout as well. Now that I'm in a safer place. There we go. Give Crimson a follow. Keeps things super mega awesomely chill. Planned on being here. I appreciate that even more. And did I want to go? No, I wanted to keep it going the other direction because now I have the big key. I can really go places. Because yeah, there's the Pit of Doom. So now that I'm here, now I need to fight my way up to the roof. Want to stream Far Cry Blood Dragon? Best Far Cry. Oh. Good to know. I've always heard good things about the Far Cry series. Like, none of the Far Cries have ever been, like, genuinely bad or anything like that. They've all been pretty decently fun and playable. It's always nice to get to, like, a good argument point in your stream. Beating Resident Evil certainly worked nicely. Never played any Far Cry. Oh, so this is probably the big climb up. Now it's time to fight the boss. I always thought there was more to this dungeon, but I guess we're on our way to the end here. Blood Dragon was April Fool's joke they made into a game. Oh, I love that. Ooh, a fairy. Do I have an empty bottle? I do not. So why does the game want me to scoop? I have no means with which to scoop the fairy. Was I supposed to jump off somewhere else? What's my deal here? Or do I... What's my next move here? Oh, there we go. And then... Maybe I... Nope, that's not gonna work out. Did it like classic cyber 80s movie, got the dude who voices Terminator and T2. Wow, that is some high production value. Let's try this again, because clearly I'm supposed to find my way to the end. That definitely seems like it's in the spirit of the Far Cry genre, though. Like, I'm not sure what each individual one is about, but for them to have a good 80s reference like that does seem pretty in character with the series. What if I come at it from this side? Wait, what if I actually rock the spinner off the platform so I can get more air? Sure, link it up, Yuga2. Yuga2, you are my designated YouTube linker. No one else knows how to do it as well as you. There we go. Doing these squats, superset. 9 more. Let's go. Look at those glutes. Look at those quads. Look at those hammies. Link is a beast. An absolute leg day legend. Without even putting on muscle mass. Oh boy, it's big key time. How we dance. Just bobbing up and down. No other movement means anything. That's all you gotta do. Just channel your inner high schooler or something like that. So, I'm gonna do a proper save here at the very least. Continue playing? Yes, I shall. New hat for good luck. See, burrito? Oh man, you redeemed the hat? Okay, so as soon as this cutscene finishes, I will grab a different hat. The crazy part is, I don't know, Burrito, I don't know if your mom ever talked about an old friend named Dennis, but an old friend of ours gave me this hat, and I've considered this very hat, to truly be my stream good luck charm. The day I started wearing it, I felt like all my streams got more awesome. But Burrito has somehow accumulated 3,000 Mega Blades already, so it's different hat time. So since we're fighting the undead, I might as well rock the Boo hat. And thus, let's see how lucky this hat is. Oh my, that is a very large skull. I'm glad you dig the hat, Burrito. Well, I get to head down here and awaken the evil. Oh, there's already evil cackling. Perfect. It's Zant! You still live? How astonishing. But this is truly a bittersweet reunion. For I fear this is the last time I will see you alive. Thanks for the biddies, Gravebook. I appreciate you very much. Steam version crashes on Windows 10. Got it, Yuga 2. Hopefully someone has made a hack for that or something, because there are a lot of old games that can be coerced to run on Windows 10. Like the original Halo 2 for Vista, I've gotten it running on Windows 10 before. It takes a lot of kludges, and you can't change settings in the game once you get it up. But yeah, you can play to the end. Go away, Zant. You spooky. Let's just get the GOG versions of games. Yeah, the GOG people do wonderful magic to get things going. Oh, hey, look at that, you guys. There's a giant dragon sort of beast with an evil sword embedded in its forehead. Where else in Nintendo have we seen this before? Very recently as well. Can someone... I don't have any real way to give anyone bonus points, but I promise you, it's a thing. Jade Empire needs things deep Final Comic stuff over. Jade Empire. Just a neat gimmick to start things off. Skyward Sword, not a Zelda game, Nerdy Minish. Believe it or not, it was not a Zelda game in which a dragon with a sword in its head was a gimmick that Nintendo used. Well, that wasn't the game I was thinking of, at least. If Skyward Sword used the same gimmick, then that would tickle me as well. Mario, getting closer, getting closer. Which Mario? Not Super Mario World, Burrito. No dragons with swords in their head in Super Mario World. Oh, the game with the dragon's sword stuck in its head? Yeah, there was a Mario game where a dragon had some particular issues with stuff stuck in its head. Not Mario RPG. Not quite. Something in the imprisoned head. Yeah, that's true. It was a stake in its head. But the imprisoned also did not look like this. What the heck am I supposed to do now? Oh, probably have to hit the spinner here. That makes sense. And Burrito gets it right. Super Mario Odyssey. There is an entire the Fallen Kingdom or the Ruined Kingdom. Basically the entire purpose of that kingdom was Mario fighting a giant dragon with some evil things stuck in its head. Yuga 2 has opinions about Super Mario Odyssey. Yes, I do too. It's not my favorite Mario. Don't remember that? Yeah, there was a giant black dragon in Super Mario Odyssey. Okay, so you liked Odyssey, you played through Odyssey, but you do not recall the giant black dragon? Ow! Let's chase him down again. It's a pretty epic boss fight. Twilight Princess. This is probably what made Twilight Princess so well loved, was these super cinematic boss fights. See, am I supposed to, like, I don't think I'm supposed to. Yeah, I'm supposed to, like, eventually bonk him with the spinner by getting closer. Oh, sword slashing time. Using one sword against the other, blade equals me. I can't remember where in the story it is. I don't believe it was after beating Mario Odyssey the first time. It's on the way to the moon. But yeah, we'll take a trip down memory lane circa 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, when Super Mario Odyssey. Actually, no, Super Mario Odyssey was fall of 2017, so we're getting really close on 3 years of Odyssey. Yeah, right after fighting Bowser in the Cloud Palace, that sounds about right. Love the Twilight magic effect, rippling through the skull as I slash right there. It's a really neat effect. That they're so consistent with that bit of art. Down, skull down. Bunky, bunky, stabby, stabby. You got that right, Nerdy Munch. You'd replay Odyssey. No, you gotta beat it 4 times to get the real ending. I mean, maybe not so much beating it 4 times, but just like, you can beat it, and then the game's like, hey, look how much more there is, and it's like, okay, I'll beat that part, and then it's the big grind for all the moons to be able to get up all 999 moons, and yeah, you can cheese your way to it by getting all of the, you can buy moons, so it's one of those things, but it's still, yeah, I gave up somewhere in the 800 moons range. Like, I did not need that mess, personally. I got my good, 100-ish hours out of Odyssey, and that was good enough for me, and we're about to hit crazy cutscene hell here, so... Do I want to save? Yes, I do. Saving to Manic. Your boy Manic is saved. 23 hours of playtime so far, just to get this far. And, like, this is pretty cinematic, too. Like, there's technically nothing served here by making me walk up these stairs so I can get to the mirror platform, but it's still, it's still a nice detail, making us feel more in control. But also feels like it's padding as well. It's kind of a time waster, to me anyway. Mirror chamber. Where is the mirror? I'm gonna have to spin my way to the top. It's a warp point, y'all. Oh, what? There was a fifth one? Oh, hell no. That one deserves all the pain. And you deserve some pain. Good. And you deserve some pain. Now for these last two. There we go. Did not count on there being a fifth one. That's on me. Very irresponsible. Give me your hearts. Now I can roll to the top. Okay, now I gotta turn a giant machine some more. So be it, so be it. Really crazy feat of engineering for these people. Whee! Does it baffle anyone else that Dennis and Randy Quaid are brothers? If you were to ask me that question 10 years ago, I would say yes, but given recent developments on Twitter, no, they are definitely cut from the same piece of cloth. They don't look like each other, but they act like each other. One piece of the mirror. Minna can't get home. Oh, we have sages. We have spirits, guardians of Hyrule. A dark entity lurks in the twilight. It houses an evil power. You who are guided by fate, you who possess the crest of the goddesses, hear us. At the command of the goddesses, we sages have guarded the Mirror of Twilight since ancient times. You seek it, but the Mirror of Twilight has been fragmented by mighty magic. That magic is a dark power that only he possesses. His name is Ganondorf. Big reveal. He was the leader of a band of thieves who invaded Hyrule in hopes of establishing dominion over the sacred realm. He was known as a demon thief, an evil magic wielder, known for his ruthlessness. But he was blind. In all of his fury and might, he was blind to any danger, and thus was he exposed, subdued, and brought to the chamber. For judgment. Oh. Right in the uterus. Yet. By some divine prank, he too had been blessed with the chosen power of the gods. I love how in the belly area, each of these sages bears one of the symbols from Ocarina of Time. Nice little detail. And yeah, Yuga, you're right. This is probably my favorite Ganondorf, Twilight Princess Ganondorf. Banished forever, sealed away. We lost a sage. His abiding hatred and lust for power turned to purest malice. Perhaps that evil power has been passed on to Zant. You're just now figuring out where Zant got his power? It's far too late. Only the true leader of the Twilight can utterly destroy the Mirror of Twilight, so Zant could merely break it into pieces. Once broken by magic, the Mirror of Twilight became fragments, which even now lie hidden across the land of Hyrule. Oh, we're back to the sages. One is in the snowy mountain heights. One is in an ancient grove. And one is in the heavens. You who have been sent by the goddesses, you should be able to gather the 3 pieces. But you must be prepared, for a dangerous power resides in those fragments. Oh, snap. That was a lot of exposition there, so better save again so that we don't have to endure it. And this is also a quite nice time for me to go squeeze in a little bit of a break here. I'm going to go step away for a few minutes, tend to a few things, but don't worry, still at least about another... yeah, still going at this for at least another hour and a half, don't you worry. So I'm going to crank up the tunes, and I will see you guys in just a little bit. Thanks for hanging with me. Hope you're having a good night. More Twilight Princess after this.
Let's look at the funk.
Could you stop playing with that radio of yours? I'm trying to get to sleep. Could you stop playing with that radio of yours? I'm trying to get to sleep. Could you stop? Could you stop? I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to.
This is most disturbing. Let's look at the funk.
Could you stop playing with that radio of yours? Could you stop playing with that radio of yours? I'm trying to get to sleep. I'm trying to get to sleep. Playing with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and everyone in between, gonna rock a block of ads here to get rid of pre-roll for any incoming viewers over the next little while, so thank you for your patience. We will resume after these messages.
I'm trying to get. I'm twitching.
one of the best end credits songs in all of video gaming history. Seriously. Like, it gets me in the feels every time because it almost feels like this was made for a different game. And this song being from Mario Kart 64, it should not go this hard. It really should not, but it's so good. Like, all we did was race carts and throw turtle shells at each other. Why is this so, like, emotional and dramatic? I don't get it. This music is set to fly by cameras flying by all the different race courses of the game. Like, it's too much. It's too much. Thanks for sticking around through the break, you guys. I appreciate you very much. It's time to wind this down, and let's continue playing. Because we have places to go and things to see now. Our journey has only gotten ever more complicated. Deep mountain snows within an ancient wood and somewhere in the sky. So we have deep mountain snows to explore. And that well's going up north. I think I might as well just work my way out of here, but I feel like the least I could do is explore this area a little bit more. Such a cool area. And if nothing else, this area kind of evokes thoughts of the Colosseum in Breath of the Wild as well. It just now hit me as I was approaching it, like, oh hey, Breath of the Wild's Colosseum very likely came from this. Pretty crazy thing to think of. Even though, yeah, it moved around in places, that's a technicality because of how Legends works. So anyway, I think I want to go back to Kakariko Village so I can re-up my bomb game. And I haven't played Mario Kart 64 in a few years at least. To me, I mean, maybe it's just because I'm old, but Mario Kart 64 is neck and neck with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as the best Mario Kart. Truly, it is just a joy to play, and I'm so happy that I saw dear sweet Socratic waiting here for me. Mario Kart on Switch just 2 weeks ago. Yeah, you did, Gravebook, and you did quite well, I think. You played the... You got some good exposure to some of the newest and the oldest of Mario Kart. Fond memories of Mario Kart 64. That's good. I'm glad you have fond memories of that game. As one should, the Nintendo 64 is nothing but a delight. Piece of heart, maybe? Heck yeah, one more to go. And oh, I have a boulder I can blow up down here. Things are about to get even more interesting. And I'm loaded with cash. I'm gonna buy a heckin' lot of bombs here in a minute. We could go snowboarding here. Really? This game keeps giving me money that I can't take. I'm too freaking loaded for this game. And I don't need to be wearing that stuff anymore. Let's get back to the regular clothes. And sure, I'll ride opponent for a little bit. Too many rupees. Seriously, why can't this be my problem in real life? My wallet's full. My wallet's so full I can't accept any more money. Please, please, someone else take the wealth. I am far too wealthy. In a fair and just society, a lot more people would be like that, but that's not always the case. I think I gotta find a way to get like more bomb bags or upgrade the bomb bag. I'm not sure exactly how to deal with it. But in any case, I need to buy up all the bombage. Let's see, what voice did I have for him? Well now, it's you. Yep, well, finally got my entire bomb repertoire back in order. Ain't that a bunch of beauts? All right, now, take a good gander at Master Bomb's handmade bombs. Okay, fine. I'll go all in on water bombs. Well, don't come kind of me if you miss out on bombs. They'll fit in your bag. Sure you're okay with what you selected? No, I think I'll go for 10 instead because of crazy expensive these are, but that's fine. All right, now, I'll just stuff these fellas in your bomb bag. I'm just going to take a quick peek here. Twilight Princess bomb bag upgrades. What a weird thing to need to upgrade. There are 4 bomb bags? Oh. Trickling Twilight from Lanairu province headed to Upper Zora's River. Speak with Iza next to the house above the river. She'll invite you to help her solve the problem. Bomb the boulders inside with a bomb arrow and she'll have you hop on the boat. I'll clear some more down the river. And she's the second bomb bag. Oh, well, hey, I gotta head up north anyway, so that's perfect. And inside the Zora's throne room is another bomb bag upgrade. Okay. And then Iza and her bomb game, the giant bomb bag. Okay, so actually I could, if I knuckle down and spend a little bit of time here, I can get all the bomb bag upgrades right now. Well, hey, we're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you just drop on by anytime. So.
You think really good? Too hard.
No, someone will see you. Transform where there's no one around. Like it's that shameful to warp. It's not like a secret. I warp all the time. And, well, I might as well... Yeah, head up to Zora's domain. So in other words, Bomb Dude doesn't sleep. Yes. He is so incredibly dedicated to his craft. He is so very much the bomb. He's just not gonna sleep. He's just gonna make bombs until he somehow dies on the spot. Oh, I didn't mean to go all the way over this way. That's fine though. Because I have not managed to transform to human and then back here to the throne room. So I can water bomb my way to a bag upgrade. Oh. So all I have to do now is Zora armor. It's all good, Crimson. We've all got our lives to live. Thanks for giving me some of your time tonight. I appreciate that very much. You don't have to do anything but show up at all, be it you know, whether it's for 15 minutes or more than that. 5 minutes, 5 hours, 2 minutes, 2 hours, whatever the time frame is, I appreciate that you gave some of your valuable time to me.
I'm finally out. Thanks, brother. Took a nap and found myself swallowed up in lava. Somehow very far from home. Oh, yes. Well, let me give you a token of my appreciation, brother. This is all I have on me right now. Hope it'll do.
You got a bag with bombs. Lift one with Y or X. Press A to set it down. Press A while running to throw one. Once empty, you can carry one of the various bomb types in it. The number of bombs will hold depends on the bomb type. Well, thank you. I did not know that you Gorons could hang out underwater like that. That's a little freaky. I don't know, maybe I'm just thinking Pokemon, but rock dudes should really not be enjoying water that much. But Gorons do hang out in the hot springs, so I guess, you know, I guess this is quite alright for them. Yeah, seriously, that Goron is doing way too much underwater right now. I'm fearing for his life a little bit. He's just chilling like he's been here. I mean, he technically has been in here the whole time, but I did not know Gorons didn't have to worry about breathing. That's did not know that was a part of how Gorons rolled. And is that? Yep, more money, more money. Mind blown, yeah. Which really puts a whole other spin on the Goron that was in Wind Waker, because that Goron was like deathly afraid of the water, and he hid the fact that he was a Goron with a giant hat. It was kind of an odd one. Is that a tiny chest? No, it's probably just a rocket. Oh! Gorons live the sedimentary lifestyle, you guys. I appreciate that, Crimson. Appreciate that a lot. And yeah, that's the other part. I guess Gorons technically don't have lungs. With the places that Gorons hang out, you know, inside volcanoes and stuff, they really should technically have evolved to not be oxygen dependent. They you know, find ways to metabolize in other ways. Maybe it's by eating a specific cocktail of rocks that react chemically. Who knows? Who knows? Figured that would rock me. Oh. And here I am, Crimson, taking you for granted by accident. You shouldn't be the only one bouldering the load of the puns. Now this is made out to a Mysterzora, so I don't really know who ought to receive it. Weird postman. Are there torches to light? Yes, there are. Let's see what happens when we get lit. Another chest. How about that? Nope, we're not flowing down the river. We're getting whatever is in this chest. Please let it be a heart piece. That would be nice. Not rupees. But it won't fit in your wallet now, so let's put it back. Of course. I'll just saunter out of here slowly instead, out of disappointment, because I just need one more heart piece. I need to hang out in Upper Zora's River, though, because that's how I'm getting the rest of the bomb bags. These jokes are the best by a landslide. Oh, dang. Better hang on stalactite, you guys, because Crimson's got the rock jokes. For days. Gotta go to that nice little shack to talk to the nice lady with an afro. Oh hey, another thing to blow up. Why not? Yay, more money. I see an insect that I need to catch. Blew it. I blew it. Or didn't mean to muddle in my affairs. Well, you see, that's all fine, Crimson. I am not much the pun king here, so if you're gonna muddle in my affairs, then I will be resistant to you trying to erode my senses. Huh, customer? Sorry, we're temporarily closed. I think I have to blow something up in order to, like, get her to pay attention. That's locked. Stupid Lisa, what's the hell? She'll invite you and help her with a problem. Hey, why is she not inviting me in to help her with a problem? I thought I was promised that Isa would need help with a problem. What? I said we're closed. No scram. Great. Ooh, free money. And arrows. I'll take the arrows. Oh! Oh! Well, this is unexpected. Totally forgot there was a warp point here. Why is she not asking for help with her problem? That's how side quests work. Yeah, exactly, Nerdy admitted she was confusing. Until I got blindsided by this here. Like, oh, I clearly... Yeah, clearly the hotspot for this, for activating this was not what I expected. Rats. Come to me. There we go. Sometimes these guys just do not cooperate. It's pretty frustrating. Now, will she give me a side quest? Well, that scared me. Who are you? How can you keep your cool fighting monsters like that? Wow, what a champ you are. Oh, what are we standing around jawing for? Come on inside. That's a solid argument. Of course it's a solid argument, Crimson. Golly, talk about scary. I thought I was done for. Things have been getting pretty crazy around here, let me tell you. So thanks for earlier. My name's Isa. I rent boats here. Well, I used to rent boats here. But then we had a rock fall and it dammed the river up. Yeah, I could sure use a helpful guy around times like this. Yep, handy guy. Could sure be a big help around here. Like me? Am I handy enough? I'll help. Really? You're a lifesaver. Well, you think you can do something about that rock? I'll give you some bombs and arrows, so you just put them together, shoot bomb arrows at that thing. Oh, baby. There's another bomb bag. I'm up to 3 out of 4 now. I'm really cooking. Lent bomb bag. Oh, what did I have to give up for 40 days for that bomb bag? I didn't know Link was Catholic. Yeah, you did it. Well, my gal tells me there are still some rocks blocking the way along the river, so you should take care of those too. Here's the boat. Hop in. Now, it's a teensy bit dangerous downriver here, so don't leave the boat, okay? One of our part-timers is waiting down there, so you can get the details from her. When you're done, you can keep that bomb bag and everything in it as a token of my appreciation. So, be seeing ya. Well, good thing I have 60... Good thing I have 60 bombs in my back pocket here. I'm already full of rupees, so I don't even need to worry about those. This is such delightful music. It's almost like the beaver music from Majora's Mask. That doesn't just Magma Day, I'm not sure what will. Well, I'm just going with the lava flow here. skipping all the rupees. That's fine with me. Oh boy, down we go. Okay, fine, I'll take the hard route. Oh, Azora. Ah, you've come at the request of the shop owner, haven't you? Well, I'm in her employ. Part-time for now. Sorry we troubled you so. You see, these rocks are blocking the natural flow of the river. All you need to do is use your bomb arrows to destroy the blockage. Destroy the blockage. I should have said it was lava. Dang, Crimson. Dang. You're really trying to Paz me. You're really trying to Topaz me, and that's not going to come out right. It would work much better if this were like written down or something. To use Topaz as to pass me in terms of puns. So I just owned myself by making that really awkward. Good thing I'm not a bird, otherwise I'd be melted. Good thing I'm not. Oof. That threw me off. Sure, just keep taking the hit like this. I probably missed like 2 or 3 things to unblock. But that's okay. We're just here for a long time. We're here for a good time. So flowing down the road. Oh, don't rock the boat. Yeah, see, yeah, because Crimson, you're just the viewer, so you can fire these off at will. You have enough space in your brain for that. I don't, because I have to play a game and talk here. Curse you for taking advantage of your excellent position as a viewer. Also playing For Honor. Ah, you kids in your For Honor. Alright, so ends that cutscene. Or that little sequence. Okay, so this one is just make it down the river once. And then you have to play her mini game to get the 4th bomb bag, if I so desire to have a 4th. Good job out there. You've truly done us a great service. Now the shop can finally reopen. When we were closed, my boss's temper only got worse and worse. It was a rough time for us all. Oh, and another thing? I don't suppose she promised you anything special for doing this, did she? Just that bomb bag, right? Yeah, she tends to bribe people with whatever's lying around. So stingy, really. It's alright, I'll let her know you kept it when I get back. Well, at least they agree on that.
You got a bag with bombs. Lift 1 with wire X and press A to set it down.
So tectonically speaking, in similar situations, just nobody's watching. That's true. You're not wrong about that. Now, if you'll excuse me, come visit at the shop sometime. Don't let me marble your gameplay, though, Crimson. That was shifty. Shifty's what I'm all about. Okay, what did I want to do? I said I want to continue bomb bagging. Yeah. Shire Baggins. Let's warp back up to the shop. Upper Zora's River. Let's see how well or not well I do at the target practice. Though I gotta say, your overall rate of puns, Crimson, is obsidian. You should really feel some shame about all that you do, Crimson. Punctual guy. Hey, welcome. Thanks to you, we're back in business. Well, can't offer much, but just make yourself at home. And of course, if you want a boat ride, just let me know. I'd be happy to rent you one. 25 out of 30 points to win the game. Giant bomb bag. Oh boy. For rental fee of 20 rupees, get a boat and a guide. Want one? Gimme. Okay, hop in. You're all set. Have a good ride. Ready? Go. Oh, do I get like unlimited bomb arrows? Because that would be sweet. Sure, I'll just bonk right at the beginning. Really inspire some confidence. As I can. I want the highest possible score on this is. Hopefully it's got some good generous thing. Alright, so far so good. This is just the easy part. It's gonna get ridiculous short. I have no doubt. There's already the Lake Highland Bridge. I'm about to go down. No bunking. No bunkies. I guess I'm okay with it. Here's where it's about to get nasty. No! Great. Really screwed myself here. Another bunk. 25 points this way. I'm actually doing not too bad this one. So I might want to watch for that. One last rush here. $23. Ugh! If I didn't bonk, then I would have made the 25. Not quite goal. I wasn't good enough. I'm gonna give this one more go. Just one. Promise, pinky swear. One more go, then I will resume actually advancing the plot. Because it's a heck of a journey to get up to the top of the snowy mountain. Thanks for your patronage! On this trip down river, you scored 23 points destroying targets. Oh, that's too bad. If you got at least 25, I'd have given you a lovely prize. Want to go again? Sure. Thank you very much. Time to go back upstream. You're back? Where you lose one point whenever you hit a wall. Good luck. Have a nice trip. She's so sweet. Gotta get my bonks out early. Thank you. I try to be decent at the bow and arrow, so it's kind of an essential skill. Kind of. You gotta hit those as early as possible, so I have the opportunity to possibly correct myself if I'm drifting in a bad way. If you ain't out of control, you ain't in control. I've already bonked too much. Oh, way too much. Oh, Jesus. This is bad. Yeah. I think you're basically allowed like 3 bonks, and yeah, after that you're just toast. So no extra bomb bag for me. Whoa, whoa. Peridot. Bonk. Pitiful. Straight up worthless. Bonk them out. Just let me end my misery here. Okay, I rolled over and died way too soon, apparently. I do have the power in me, just not on stream. Back to Lake Howell. I'm gonna take my own path now. Yeah. Sometimes your gamer skills aren't exactly where you want them to be. It's really frustrating. Thanks for your patronage. Now I'm gonna warp back to the Upper Zoras River because I need to get my way to the icy place. Did I paint with all the colors of the wind? Well, I don't see any colonists here, so maybe I don't have what it takes to be Pocahontas yet. But did you ever hear the wolf cry with a 2/3 moon? So I guess we do get our Pocahontas references crisscrossed here after all. Great. All right. Ooh. Hello, I'm Plum. I'm really excited about the latest attraction down here at the lake. Want to hear about it? Sure, why not? As long as we're playing side questing games here. This attraction is all about popping balloons as you move towards the goal. It's stupendous. The balloons are worth different amounts of points. Watermelon 1, orange 3, strawberry 10. Oh, and if you break the same type of balloon twice in a row, you get double the points, but only up to 10 times. If you hit a wall and fall off, then you get no points. That's right, 0 points for you. Press B to start over from the beginning. You know you get something neat if you get over 10,000 points, right? Not that you ever will. Well, the game starts as soon as you fly in the air. Yeah. Nope, not doing that. Ooh. It's a Poe. Time to kill it. Time to rip its heart out. Yet another post soul. Once I get 20 of them, then I'll give a damn. Otherwise, I have 15 already. Look at that. Okay, so it's warping time. Oh, wait, too far north? Might be. Because getting over to the northern reaches is pretty crazy. And it's also wild to think about for the game in this era that, like, if I zoom all the way out, I've already traversed a ton of land, and then to think there's this entire region right here that is still yet to be touched, absolutely bonkers. Oh, is that another Poe over there? It must be my birthday. Yeah, my birthday was on Saturday. 2 Poes in one area, though, that is just delightful. How do these Poes decide where they wanted to hang out? Where do I want to go? Maybe I need to be up in Zora. Yeah, maybe I need to get my way up to Zora's domain, actually. Make my way up to Zora's domain, and then there's that little area just south of it where I believe the entrance to the Snow Mountain is hiding. Gravebook, did Robert continue eating that ice cream, or was he just your personal like portion control helper? Because I could be over there in 3 hours if I wanted to. I could eat that ice cream. But I know it'll be bedtime in 3 hours for you. Fire in the hole! Yeah, only 3 hours. Actually, a smooth 2 hours 45 minutes to be exact. If I go without stopping. I've spent a little time in southern Arizona before. There's certainly, it's not as far away as one might think. Long, dark cave. Rolling. Oh, wait, this is a Hyrule Field exit? Where in the hell? Well, might as well open this up. I mean, good to have. Only 3 hours if I fly. I was kind of feeling the Limp Bizkit thing. You get to. I really truly think that Chocolate Starfish and the Hot Dog Flavored Water was their best album, because it brought together the best elements of their first 2 albums and made it feel cohesive. It was nice. Nerdy Minish, probably go to bed. Yeah, you're East Coast, aren't you, Nerdy Minish? Same, you get to. Those first 3 Limp Bizkit albums were untouchable. Yeah, Nerdy Minish, I appreciate you stopping by, because my stream already starts late for you, so the fact that you stayed up this late for me is something I really appreciate, Nerdy Minish. Thanks for everything. I hope you have a wonderful night, sweet dreams, and all those other things. Oh yeah, Limp Bizkit was good amp up music. You are correct. If I ever wanted to get hyped, Limp Bizkit was part of some of my workout tunes for a while. I don't get the Z button jump there? How? Maybe I gotta go up to get down. Link has good cardio whether he's a wolf or he's human. Also like Creed. Yeah, Creed and early day Nickelback. You're not wrong, Yuga 2. You're not wrong at all. Especially, I feel like Creed's first album is still respected. My Own Prison was a damn fine time. Super gritty, super raw, super real. And then and then came Human Clay, which is where things got a little bit polarizing. Like, oh, okay, for Human Clay, they took their song One from My Own Prison and then spun an entire album out of it. Which their music, their choices. They get to do what they wanted. Oh, Incubus has stayed good. I will always be into Incubus. And yeah, Nickelback kind of fell off for me at about, I don't know, like 2007, 2008. I don't need any newer Nickelback. And yeah, Incubus always freaking shreds. I still will completely love up on Incubus. I think it was at what was the album? Let me go look at the Incubus albums. Get Incubus mixed up with another band. Santeria was sublime. The way I could understand those bands being mixed up is both of them really like to have their performer, their lead singers are way into performing shirtless. That's the thing. Now I could see mixing up Incubus and Hoobastank a little bit. For a while they were kind of indistinguishable in my head, but if one ever gets their mitts on Incubus, the album Morning View, the final track, Aqueous Transmission, is one of the best things I've ever heard in my life. Stellar, great one too. Yeah, Stellar was their breakout hit. Stellar was how I got introduced to Incubus. Here's where it gets icy. Yeah, I think Stellar came out when I was in like 8th grade. Also absolutely love Seether. Seether ain't too shabby. Not my favorite, but Seether is still pretty listenable. Oh, we have a Yeti lady or something. Snow Peak. Seether was the upgrade from Puddle of Mud that we needed. That Yeti not gonna talk to me? Do I gotta be human for a second? Here we go. Manic. It's her. What brings you to a dangerous place like this? Ever since Zora's domain got covered in ice, this mountain's been much colder than usual, yeah? Not only that, I heard a really weird story from the Zoras. Apparently, the beast that lives somewhere on this mountain has been seen frequently in Zora's domain. I was curious, so I came and I waited, and as they said, the giant appeared. Yeah, look like this. We got Ashay's sketch. This hastily drawn picture shows the creature Ashay saw holding a red fish. Yeah, Broken with Amy Lee was fantastic, Yuga 2. You are definitely right. That gave me that helped me have some respect for Seether, I'll say that. Apparently, this thing's been stealing red fish from the village. I want to investigate further, but I can't even see the path through this blizzard, yeah? Sure, you're here because you're curious about the mountain, but you'd best not go without a plan. Well, my plan is transform into a wolf. I'm going to transform into a wolf. I'm going to sniff the red fish. There's going to be a dead red fish here in a second. Oh, come on. And that scent of the red fish will... that one band that did Lips of an Angel, Hinder. Yeah, Evanescence is eternal. I think they're coming out with a new album too. I think we've got new Evanescence coming down the pipe. Yeah, Lips of an Angel. That song was filthy. Crimson, you can't stand Evanescence? Oh, can't stand Hinder. Yeah. For releasing one of the most morally corrupt songs ever. Wait a second. I don't think this is where I smell the fish. I think smelling the fish is over in the lower Zora's domain. Let me head back a little bit. Never got any hint about what song? The song Lips of an Angel. Yeah, the song sounded passionate. It sounded sexy, but it was incredibly just morally awful. Like, oh yeah, this is how we're gonna cheat on it. This is how we're gonna cheat with each other so friggin' hard. I could swear that there was a redfish to sniff somewhere around here. But maybe now that I've triggered these story events, the sniffable redfish will be around here somewhere. You can sing that dumbass song from memory, Greg, like, oh wow. Never knew the Pina Colada song was about a struggling couple and has been put an ad in the classifieds. Whoa. Yeah, none of us ever actually paid attention to the lyrics, so the Pina Colada song is actually a classified ad. That's crazy. Ooh, I almost got myself to a bad place there. Okay, I'm gonna head back to where I came from. And I'm gonna explore a little bit more. Because there is the entire chance that I couldn't remember perfectly whether the redfish I needed to sniff was here or if it was deeper into the Snow Peak area, so we'll see. Crimson Blades, your ex loved the band. Yeah, he puts out, his wife answers it, which means that if she didn't specifically answer the ad, they would have both cheated on each other. Wow. So the Pina Colada song is, I want to cheat. Or I could accidentally cheat or something like that. That's a lot to handle. Well, I'm gonna start hopping these ice flows here. See what we can accomplish. Chance that the ad reignited their love for each other. Ah, Yuga2 has done some deep analysis here. Well, we got some wolf on wolf violence here. What do you got for me? What a terrible storm. Looks like you're not welcome here. Look, I understand the mirror's hidden somewhere in this mountain, but we need a plan. I know. The story that Ashe told about the beast. What do you think about that? We should show that sketch to the Zoras and see what they have to say? Oh, fine. Oh! Where did it drop me? Oh, neat. It put me back in a good place. I think. Yeah, there we go. Yo, Manic, need a tiebreaker. Ooh, Famijack. popping in here. Hello, hello. I will happily provide any tiebreaker assistance, especially when it comes to the games you play. I am probably a very neutral party, so I will give the best possible answer because none of my answers will be tethered to any preferences for the game. So hit me with it, Famajack. Famajack is a YouTube streamer who still keeps an eye on Twitch every now and then. He was definitely around for my earlier days of streaming. If in terms of my streaming age, we go way back. Famajack's a good dude. Famajack, feel free to drop a link to your YouTube channel here as well while you're here. Anybody having a totally friendly slobber knocker over the best 80s movie soundtracks. Ooh, 80s movie soundtracks. 80s movie soundtracks. Oh, snap. If I had to give any love to an 80s soundtrack... Okay, well, you're talking tiebreaker, so what are the two soundtracks, or two or three soundtracks? Who thinks the honor should go to Top Gun? I said Beverly Hills Cop. Ooh. Top Gun versus Beverly Hills Cop. Now, Top Gun ends up truly being an achievement for Kenny Loggins more than anything else. And it has definitely been nothing but iconic, the music that came from there. And like Kenny Loggins was already hot as well, but if you want to get into full musicianship, if you get into Beverly Hills Cop having Patti LaBelle, the Pointer Sisters, Glenn Frey, Danny Elfman, and then the ever iconic Axel F, his own theme song. Like, if I had to really try to weigh this out objectively, Beverly Hills Cop takes the edge here, because there's greater breadth and depth to what goes on in the Beverly Hills Cop soundtrack. So that makes it the winner if I had to specifically choose between the two, because Top Gun kind of encompasses, it's a fantastic rock album. It did a lot for 80s rock, but overall musicianship and variety fully goes to Beverly Hills Cop. Thank you, Neutron Dance. Oh man, if Neutron Dance is what you're leaning on, maybe I just play like 10 seconds of this so that I don't hit the copyright beast here. Yeah, like almost all of Beverly Hills Cop is made for moving your ass so much. Yeah, Highway to the Danger Zone, no doubt. Because these guitar riffs on Highway to the Danger Zone, I think definitely took rock and roll a few steps forward. Kenny Loggins is an unsung hero for all of the steps that led us to, like, if we're talking about the evolution on the way to Guns N' Roses, completely smashing rock to bits and advancing it even more with Appetite for Destruction. You don't have Appetite for Destruction without Kenny Loggins, for sure. I have to make sure that all musical acts in here get their due respect, no doubt. But if I were stuck on an island and I needed one soundtrack to help me keep my sanity, Beverly Hills Cop would be much better at that than the Top Gun soundtrack. Hey, Beast of Snow Peak. Oh, it's a redfish it's holding. That's a rakefish. Oh, so the beast has been showing itself because it's been catching rakefish. We didn't think that anyone besides Prince Ralis was capable of catching this type of fish. Well, you weren't useful. What about you? Hey, by all means, Crimson, show love to newbies, please. Help them fall in love with this place the way that I did too. So, have a good night, Crimson. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Thanks for the raid. You were awesome. Yeah, God knows we don't need the rescue party pulling up to you shirtless with a volleyball and a net. I mean, There is a chance that I'll have been on the island long enough to have lost some weight so that I look halfway decent, shirtless, with a volleyball in net. But I don't know what I would do. I would maybe yank some fish out of the water and like crack them open to grease my chest up or something. But I'm also like way too fuzzy for that as well. I would not have any means to shave my chest or anything. We're just talking hypotheticals here, Crimson. You don't have to worry about that. All is well here, Famajack. Just cruising along through Twilight Princess here. It feels really good to get back to this game. It's been a long time since I played it, so it feels like halfway like a new game. Some stuff I remember, but some stuff I don't. So I'm just going through these motions the best I can, getting my ass handed to me by a couple dungeons, but you know what? That's the Zelda life. My dodgeball, yeah, was oiled up Valkillers. Wait, what if I go to the... Since we're talking the prince, what if I head back to the top? What if I head back to the throne room? Just finishing the boys, because I freaking love Garth Ennis. It's a good choice, grade book. I will travel to Zolston. Brothers was, I'd hit that. For dodgeball.
I'm fresh. The rich one.
Alright, Crimson, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you very much. I'll see you around in the streams of other awesome people for sure. Who's gonna see me? I'm gonna have to go past the loading zone so I can transform and come back. I thought the second season of The Boys was still quite a ways off. Or it could be coming out this fall, for I know. Boys Season 2. Let me get a refresher on what Garth Ennis' face looks like. Oh, he is a talented fella. Everything we know. Oh, looks like some info has been collected. This filming for Season 2 started in 2019. Boys 2 trailer happened back in early December. Okay, so probably sometime this summer we can see The Boys Season 2. That's my speculation anyway. Dark Horse. See the trailer for Far Cry Blood Dragon? You know what? That did not happen, but you know what? Just for you, Yuga 2, I think we'll do that. Is it a really is it a ridiculous oh my god, some of these thumbnails look insanely ridiculous. So let me pause that, and it's time to flip on Google Chrome. Yes, flip on that special tab, and let's watch this insanity unfold here together.
18.
Welcome to the future. The year is 2007. Nuclear war has nearly destroyed our planet. Now, an evil presence seeks to enslave what's left of humanity.
Evil
and
presence.
there's only one thing that can stop it.
Nobody threatens my planet.
Michael Biehn is Sergeant Rex Power Colt. A Mark IV cyber commando who's part man, part machine, and all American.
All American.
School's out forever.
He's got the science. He's got the firepower. And he's got the robo-balls.
That's a Rex code guarantee.
That's a Rex code guarantee. A T-Rex.
I know hero. Firemen, policemen, janitors. Those are the real heroes.
He is Sergeant Rex. Power Colt. And he's here to save the world.
To save the world.
Cry 3. Blood Dragon.
That was freaking cool as heck. That was a very well put together trailer. Thanks for that, Yuga, too. I appreciate that very much. Okay, so reekfish. Reekfish. We're looking for reekfish. For some reason, a suspicious person has been wandering around our domain lately. I didn't see him, but there were some witnesses near the waterfall basin, I think. Stream always lags on mobile, NeuroLab? Well, honestly, mobile Twitch is really friggin' terrible. I've never experienced consistently good results with it, so I'm glad you got annoyed enough to tell me about it, NeuroLab. I think something else that's problematic, I think I need to find some new settings for the way I do video on my end, because I rarely ever see myself as having options for transcoding down to a lower resolution, so I'm just stuck at 720p and that's it. Yeah, that's also super weird for you, Yuga, too, that it took a factory reset for your phone to behave correctly with Twitch. But, you know, I'm assuming Android device, because Android devices definitely, they're getting a little bit better, but I feel like sometimes you just gotta factory reset them to get them to start feeling right. Wi-Fi, 3 to 5 second delay. Yeah, 3 to 5 seconds that's a best case scenario for Twitch, in all honesty. If you've got a 3 to 5 second delay, you're right where you should be. Anything more than that, and, well, it's weird stuff. Mobile, 15 to 30 seconds. Wow, that's a lot. So the prince is missing. Okay. Wait a second. I wonder if the prince went over back to Kakariko Village. This, did you draw this? The beast. Hey, isn't it holding a red fish? That's a reek fish. Yes, we understand the reek fish thing. We don't need to repeat the reek fish thing. Not a deli. Oh wait, what about over here? I think I see a Poe. I gotta be a wolf anyway to sniff things out. Oh, it's a bug. Even better. Not a delay, straight stop and go. Oh, lame. You caught a male dragonfly. Bug fans love that golden color. Check out Caught Bugs in the collection screen. Nope, not that, but I think I did still see. That's a Poe. Come to me, Poe. Come meet your end. Second Twitch restart worked. No other streams affected. Well, that's good to know, NeuroLab. I'll try to work on some of my settings for the future. It feels like my stream is definitely fussy for certain people, and I should work to try to deal with that. Which is trying to keep a brown man down, even in a galaxy far, far away. Check this shit. You got... No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do the rant. You can find... I've done the rant on other platforms for other reasons. But no, I'm not going to do it. Suffice it to say, I've committed to memory a solid chunk of Hooper X's monologue from the beginning of Chasing Amy because it was that damn funny to me.
You can make it. Think if you take me to you.
Yep, Neurolab, I'm not taking the bait. How's it going tonight, Neurolab? Thanks for hanging out. Hope you're doing well. It's okay if you say that you're just popping in real quick in between watching Ghost Princess's stream. It's okay, I can take it. I don't even know if she's streaming right now. I'm just kind of assuming that she's streaming. Because it's late. And that's her thing. Oh, she's not streaming, actually. And what's wow, there's some people streaming who I would not have expected to be streaming right now. That's something. Famajek, so how far in am I? Right now, I've gotten all the fused shadows. Gotten past the Arbiter's grounds. Now on my way to Snow Peak for the first time, so that I could get all the way up to that snowy mansion. I venture to guess I'm gonna go back to Kakariko Village because the prince is probably hanging out at his mom's grave. That's what I'm thinking here. Because I'm eventually supposed to be able to I'm eventually supposed to be able to sniff the reek fish so that I can climb up the mountain. And projects that we are up to, one of my projects is sitting to my left right now is a laptop for a friend. Those laptops are typically loaded down with a bunch of not so fun stuff when they're straight from the factory. I do a fresh install and a custom configuration of Windows 10 to make it nice and spiffy and good. Then actually starting tomorrow evening through the weekend, I'm going to be working on my sister's laptop. She's got a 2013 MacBook Air, and that's one of the final few models that had the ability to have its at least have its hard drive upgraded. There's a little like a $20 adapter you can get because Apple decided to use this crazy proprietary connector for their SSDs in those MacBooks. So I got that little adapter that lets us use regular M2 SSDs in those MacBooks. So it'll have much better performance among many other things. So it'll get a new battery and a new hard drive with a fresh install of Mac OS 10.15, or maybe 10.14. We'll see. It'll be delightful to say the least. He is there. My suspicions were correct. Would rip AVG off of Buddy's laptop. Kept reinstalling himself every time he removed it. Ooh, brutal. Yeah, sometimes you have to use special cleanup utilities to get that stuff out. It's really, really nasty what they do. Is your name Manic? My mother came to me in a dream. She showed me your image. She spoke of a youth who would save our domain and steer my fate. One named Manic. I must thank you for all you've done. If there's anything I can ever do for you, please tell me. Please? Well... no effect. Oh, there's going to be an effect. On a more fun note, made progress on your Dragon Quest fan game? Ooh! I totally forgot you were making a Dragon Quest fan game. That is awesome. I'm surprised there aren't more Dragon Quest fan games out there. How are you working your Dragon Quest fan game? Are you going 8-bit, 16-bit, making its own original story, or is it going to bridge the gap between certain other Dragon Quest games? How far along would you say you are in this Dragon Quest fan game? The Beastman of Snowy Mountain, perhaps. But more important is this red fish it's holding. Whole cutscene about reekfish, oh my goodness. It must be a reekfish. There's a rare specimen found only in the Zora village. It feeds on a valuable type of coral, and without that bait, even our best fishers cannot catch one. Look closely, Manic. My earring is made of this coral. I'd like to give it to you.
You got the coral earring. It's made of precious coral from Zora's domain. It's in the shape of a fish hook. It's lovely. It's been added as a hook for your fishing rod. With this, you can now catch reef fish.
Yeah, I do have the fishing rod. Good. I'm like, wait, did I never pick it up? I received it from my mother. It's fine. I no longer need it. As I look at you, I get a sense of what my mother wanted, what I should be doing now. I'll return to my village. The reef fish can be found near the mother and child rocks in the waterfall basin near my village. Fish are red, so I think you should be able to spot them. Standalone-ish game that explores what would happen if the hero chose to side with the Draco Lord at the end of Dragon Quest I. Oh, heck yeah! That seems like an underserved plot element in the grand scheme of things, I'm sure, because it would have been nice to have some sort of Dragon Quest I continuation that included that. It's going to be the first-person dungeon crawler. It uses the 8-bit visual style. Oh, that is mega retro. I applaud you on that, Famajack. Is there a particular game engine that that's good for that? Unity front end called Smilebin. Oh, neat. Unity is well supported, so you're good to go. Lake Hylia. Oh, yeah. Very nice shortcut to Lake Hylia. Totally love it. Find me some land. Any land. Lunatico, hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, Luna. Hope you're doing well. Very happy Thursday evening to you. Glad to see you around. I have for everyone else in the chat, Lunatico's really cool. I've known Luna off and on through hanging out in the streams of Smooth Operative. One of my favorite streamers, one of the first streamers I ever watched, actually. If it weren't for Smooth Operative, I probably wouldn't be sitting here doing things like I do these days. So I gotta give it up to Tippy. She is nothing but just a ball of wholesome good energy when doing things on her stream. In this Dragon Quest game, you can pick the gender and race of the MC, and it'll change certain characters in the main game. Oh yeah, some cause and effect. It's awesome. Where did I want to warp? Back to the top of Zora's domain, maybe? Oh no, I needed to be upper Zora's River. That's right. Glad to have you around, Lunatico, even for a little bit. Yep, still, I'm here right in dead center of Twilight Princess. Lots more of it to go. I know I'm on what, day 7 of Twilight Princess, so expect at least another 7, in all honesty. Because this game only gets more intense from here. So on my way to catching some reek fish. Those stankin' fish. Yeah, that's right. That's why I have some memories from this side of it, because those are the mother and child rocks over there. And, oh, hey, look at that. There's some red fish down there that we can see. Imagine that. Famine Jack has also added what I call dungeon tools, items you can buy to make the dungeon delving easier. Mainly added something called a Deep Rock Ferry, which will show the player the shortest path from 4 entrance to 4 exit. Whoa! That is super cool. Especially with like, surely the, one must surely do a lot of sacrifice to be able to get such cool items like that. Let's see here. Fishing rod. Plus earring. Perfect. It already auto-equipped. So let's catch that fish. Waiting. Nope, I should not have done that. Need to be patient. Just need to be patient. And wait for the bobber. Fishing is relaxing, you guys. It is, I promise. Ooh, ooh. I see one swimming. Yes! Oh, what? I guess I needed to wait a little longer. These reek fish. Gotta think like a fish to catch a fish. Well, I don't know how to breathe through gills. I don't have gills. And I guess I have to be hungry all the time. Oh, fish on! Yeah! Only sacrifices a little time. I'll just get the cash, trying to add things that will make it easier for players who may not enjoy it. I've never played a first-person dungeon crawler before. Heck yeah, Lunatico, you're my lucky charm for fishing. Just saying. Sacrifices time for that Famaject. That sounds really cool. Do you think you'll, how far along do you think you are? Maybe if there's a demo you can release anytime soon? 27 inches of reek fish. Wow. You can see fish you've caught by pressing start viewing the collection screen. That's okay. I just love how the game has a side quest where you're forced to fish. Forget the post-it. Learn a new smell. I shall. I learned the reek fish scent. And now while this poor fish dies on land, I can go skitter over this way and make my way to the top of the mountain. Now, no demo yet. Still gotta add the rest of the art assets, import Dragon Quest font and music before start building maps. Ooh, okay. Totally get that. You want to make sure you have the full arsenal of the entire tile set. We're gonna have something playable by the end of June. Okay. Well, I will be happy to publicize your work. No doubt there are an absolute ton of Dragon Quest players out there. Do Zoras eat fish, or is it like human eating apes? Good question. Zoras do, in fact, eat fish because they are familiar with the other fish. I mean, there are out in the ocean, plenty of fish eat other fish. They're not going to discriminate. They're not vegetarians or anything like that. Just like Gorons are kind of rock people, but they eat rocks. Gibbons are delicious. Oh, Famaject with the inside primate meat knowledge. We got the reek fish scent, and we have digging. When it comes to Famaject, I don't ask questions. I just let him play through. Famaject has stories to tell, knowledge to spill, all on his own terms, of course. So if Famaject knows the taste of Gibbon, I'm sure there was a grand life adventure that exposed him to it. And now the ice wolves are going to come at me. Just following the scent of the reek fish. This is how much the reek fish smelled terribly that even in the harsh snowy conditions, its trail of stench still lives on. Bless those fish for reeking so badly. Okay, alternate way of climbing up. Oh, a Civvy joke in his Starship Titanic video. Dang it, I need to watch more Civvy. Like, I've seen like half of Civvy's videos. Love the dude. Civvy is fantastic. If anyone out there is a fan of first-person shooters, go get yourself on YouTube, look up Civvy, Civvie 11, and then prosper, because the dude is as entertaining as it gets. And what really drew me to Civvy the first time around is how he sounds like one of my best friends. So it was even more like a mind-blowing moment for me to be like, wait, what is my friend's voice doing coming out of this internet video talking about Duke Nukem 3D? It was a moment for sure. Style mixed between review and Let's Play. Yeah, and it definitely is. He has a very amusing way of phrasing some of his thoughts. I really got hooked on Civvy with his Pro Blood video. His playthrough of Blood was fantastic. Yeah, I gave Gravebook a little peek at Civvy. Maybe something more, an acquired, sometimes an acquired taste, but that's okay. Yeah, because Gravebook has a ton of, is a hardcore YouTube watcher on her main TV, so I'm like, well, okay, since you guys are geeking out about geek stuff, here's one of my personal favorite geek stuff kind of things. So that's where I decided to share The Legend of Civvy. Oh, okay. Have a good night, Burrito. Take care. I know it's late for you. Thanks for hanging out so long. I appreciate it very much, Burrito. You're a good kid. Ooh, another Howling Stone. I'm into it. Yep. It's time to howl up. Oh. Getting there. Down up. There we go, closer. Another YouTuber following seems to be up and coming is TGX Game Reviews. Actual review that goes way in depth with gameplay specs, trivia nuggets in between jokes. Oh, I think I've seen that come up in my algorithm too. I'll have to look at more in depth on TGX. Yuga2 getting some buffer. Yeah, I saw my OBS flicker a little bit. It definitely did buffer. There was genuinely an issue there, Yuga2. 3-hour long Legend of Dragoon review? Wow. That's like a review and a retrospective and an in-depth analysis. That sounds like a lot of effort. I'm into it. I love seeing effort from the YouTube reviewers out there. I love what Sega Lord X does with his lists. ACG game reviews. That's fine too. Everyone has their set of YouTubers who feel right. Good reviews without a review score. Ooh, some I could see how some people might like that. Let teachings of old pass to you. Take sword in hand and find me. Yeah, I also do feel like if you're out there in video game YouTube, you can't survive and you probably can't be at your best unless you are going out of your way to interact with other YouTubers. That's how I discover more and more YouTubers, is that they invite each other on their own channels, and then it's just cross-pollinating all the love there. Huh, okay, all the way over there. Fair enough. Okay, Reekfish. We're still reeking here. I'm reeking here. Terribly inefficient path that was taken. Gotta do networking. Oh, totally, Luna. Yeah, that networking is essential, and sometimes those collaborations end up making some really neat content. Oh, time to be human for a bit. Want to get into YouTube gaming? Most I can do is Let's Plays. Not sure how entertaining I can be on that. Yeah, that's all up to you, Famajack. Even if you're, I would think that even like, because you definitely have a sense of humor. You're totally within. Oh crap! That bomb just got owned. Like you do have a lot of a lot of thoughts about video games. There's no doubt about that, Jack. So even if you're doing like an abbreviated sort of let's play, that's probably really valid too. Do I have anything decent to break that ice with? Like if I go, can I bomb arrow that? Nope. Oh, that is some vicious ice. Can I water bomb it? Nope. Dear Lord. I guess I would need the ball and chain for that. Talking about networking, what is Team Pixel? Team Pixel, well, you see, once upon a time, thanks to dear Ghost Princess, who I reference a lot, and she shows up in chat every now and then, I started hanging out in a bunch of other random people's streams, and that led me to a nice fella by the name of Irish Warhound. And I was just, I just decided, hey, I'm going to contribute to chat a little bit and be nice. And he was like, hey, I like you. Let's invite him to Avenger Friends. And I'm like, okay, Avenger Friends, sure. And then I had maybe had Discord a couple weeks before that. So I'm like, well, okay, I guess I'm accidentally joining a cult now. Sure, just gonna let this whole Twitch thing wash over me. So I got the invite to the Discord, said hi to some people, and then this really nice lady, fellow streamer AZ79, who's streaming right now. She kind of took me under her wing. She took a shine to me, and then I kind of became part of the Avenger Friends. Didn't participate too much as I tried to integrate Discord more and more into my life. And out of all the things on in Avenger Friends was this one. Was one of their text chat channels for retro, which I, being who I am, like that was the one channel I would hang out in and post a lot about. So I would go in retro, and I would just really try to do my best with it. Like there was hardly anyone posting in there, but I'm like, no, retro stuff is rad as heck. I'm gonna post all this retro nerd shit I know. And then slowly, somehow, that retro channel started growing and getting popular enough, and it came down to wanting to splinter out of the main Avenger Friends Discord and become something else as well. So thus was born Team Pixel, and we have our own separate Discord too, which is completely bonkers. So yeah, it's something that's got a lot of history and layers, to say the least. I don't know how else to describe it other than I've started falling down this rabbit hole with other streamers, and now I've sort of joined a cult that has only gotten stronger. So, it's not my team specifically, it's... but, game drowning me out a little, okay. But in any case, I do have my own Discord, to say the least. And that also helps me to, maybe I'll stick the game right there if the game was still capable of drowning me out. But yeah, I don't specifically have a team. Team Pixel was born out of the need for a greater presence of all the retro nerds within the Avenger Friends needing to have their own space, to say the least. So it is. Yeah, the Team Pixel does not exist without Avenger Friends, and the Avenger Friends are the larger streamer collective of really awesome people to help each other out. So thanks for joining my Discord, Family Jack. I appreciate that very much. But all credit due to let's see, who can I make sure that I shout from Avenger Friends? Kitty Avenger, perfect, and then also. I know they're not in here, but at the very least, I can give a couple of them. And I think... Is that the name of their... Nope, that's not Avenger Friends' official channel. But that's okay. Yeah, it is super nice to have a community, because I was just, I came into this Twitch thing just over a year ago, all on my lonesome and whatnot, and I'm like, okay, I have a decent Twitter following. I'm just gonna leverage that into try to see if I can, network that way, and then I started doing more stuff on. Started doing a lot more stuff on Twitch, realizing, oh, hey, I can't do this Twitch thing without leveraging Discord, so I've learned to adapt more Discord into my life, and that's, then thus came my presence in Avenger Friends. And yeah, it's a really weird story. Now that I actually like sit here and try to actually tell it for the first time ever, it's a really weird path. But I guess for any streamer, their path through this whole streamer life is weird. So yeah, that's as much as I can say there. But when you are on my team, when you are hanging out in my stream, you are living the dream in Subcon. I find myself wanting to go Subcon for the dream aspect. That if nothing else, anyone who has ever played Super Mario Brothers 2, and various other Nintendo games realizes that when Nintendo characters dream, they all dream in the same place, a place called Subcon. And I also find it to be a really good pun with subscription, the whole subscription thing here on Twitch too. So it's just my way of honoring retro and honoring what Twitch is. Living the one as one collective conscience, yes. Yeah, as much as I would love to make some Scott Pilgrim references, that goes, it is, Scott Pilgrim is a love letter to retro, but it's also its own whole modern thing. Yeah, as it goes in Super Mario Brothers 2, that if you play it, and especially some of the text, it ends up being a lot more of the text that's in like the instruction manual. Subcon doesn't get specifically referenced all that much within the game itself, but Subcon is the place where Super Mario Brothers 2 takes place, because it's all in Mario's dream. And in Bread Makes You Fat, but believe me, I'm still a big fan of Scott Pilgrim. Like, I sat down. My first exposure to Scott Pilgrim was the movie. And I'm like, okay, movie where, we have this crazy drama, but it's augmented with video game stuff. Sure, I'm in. And then the movie starts, and the harp notes from A Link to the Past hit, and I'm immediately like clutching my chest, losing my mind, making these crazy dolphin squeaky noises in the theater while everyone stares at me like I'm the weirdo. Like, no, all of us signed up for a freaking video game comic book movie that's been made into live action, okay? You're gonna have to accept that you're gonna have some mega nerds in here. Oh yeah, Scott's a piece of shit, no doubt. The first like 20-30 minutes of that movie, it is spent just kind of trying to find a good settled place in which the plot can start moving forward. But once he starts fighting the first evil X, it's on. The movie starts. The movie is fantastic. Anyone ever play the game they made off it? If I can hack my 360 and throw a pirated version of the game on there, sure, I would love to play it. I never played it directly, but yeah, that short-lived Scott Pilgrim beat 'em up on the Xbox 360. If you still have it on your 360, great. All the more power to you for getting in on that game during its limited release window. Anyway, we've got some story to push here. Wow, how big is that reek fish? Good lord. And how is it still alive? I have it on a PS3 somewhat legal PC playing program. I did not know that. I did not know that that Scott Pilgrim also came out for PS3, and it's good to know. The fish is breathing snow. Lunatico with the fish biology lessons here for us tonight.
I heard ruckus, and just a human. I see human not often, Right human come to snows. You on spiritual journey. You look for true self?
Yes, I am.
You look for a long time. That was joke. Yeti joke too. You look for something else? Tell truth.
Yes, I am.
You look for mirror in such faraway place. Why you not say so before? But you make good climb, and you lucky to meet me. I find shiny mirror piece. Same mirror you look for, huh? You come to a house. See yourself. I caught fish. I make you hot meal, at least. My house far away. We slide there. Do like me. Come.
Time to snowboard. Very sweet Yeti. Very big tail, too. Like, excessively thick tail. Ridiculously thick tail. Okay. Well, I guess, follow his lead. Bunk, get my snowboard. Ooh, it made the noise. And, let's shred. So here I am, doing everything I can, holding on to what I am, pretending I'm a Superman. It really is like Appa's tail. Appa, yip yip. I'm just gonna take the fastest route. Trying to keep proud of my feet. Seems the world's falling down around me. Whee! I'm so confused about what to do. Sometimes I wanna throw it all away. Uh-oh, this jump is gonna be not fun. Oh, got it. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. What other shenanigans is this game gonna throw at me? I need a good time. Whoa! You know what? Good enough. Oh, it's still gonna make me skate. Until I get here. Fine. Link just had to do that fancy backflip. Here? What's with this guy? He's got a nice place for a beast man. Seriously, we're in such a remote area. How does anyone build anything out here? Oh dear. Such creepy music in this dungeon too. Snow Peak Ruins. Oh dear. Okay, so now that I'm here, oh, it looks like we have another Poe. Might as well defeat the Poe. There's a certain, I want to make sure I get to like a certain room. Skill, dedication, delusion, that's how. Yes, having more money than common sense. People willing to die for your cause. Nothing over there. Or not. Okay, I'll just go through this door then. Oh. Ooh. Sorry. Have sickness. Come closer. I mean, whatever that sickness is can't cross between species, can they? You cute little human. Husband told me you come. You want to look at mirror? Husband found it, but it pretty thing. But since I get mirror, I get sick, and then bad monsters appear. So many bad things happen since mirror. So we lock bedroom on 3rd floor where it hangs. Wait, I tell you where key is. I got a map already? Yeah, Yeti COVID. Yep, snowman has to have a snow waifu. She looks like a pillow too, so she is honest, and she's even got an Argyle pattern, so she is absolutely a waifu pillow. A living, breathing, walking waifu pillow. Fever, make head blurry, but it probably here in room marked by symbol.
Death by snoo snoo. Got it.
Oh dear. Okay, well, I guess I'll go grab that key. But right now, can't even get up. Would you bring it to me? Start with door right here. I like how the start of this dungeon is guided, and then once it turns you loose, it gets bonkers.
You! Wife look bad, not healthy since mirror, so I make soup for her. Fish from Zora village, most nutritious. You tired, you have some. It give you energy.
Oh, fine. Well, see, this is my problem. I only have 2 bottles. I should probably have 3, maybe all 4 by now. I neglected my bottles. But do I sacrifice? Well, there's not going to be any... I don't think there are any dark sections here in this, so can I just straight up waste my, yeah, let me open up a bottle, because that soup is rockin'. Like, it's seriously, I don't know about you guys, I know it's just video game food, and like retro video game food at that, but I think it still looks pretty good. Like, he put some really rad ingredients. It's like cream of 3 proteins and some good veggies.
You put simple soup in your bottle. It smells like fish broth. Set it to and drink with wire X to replenish 2 hearts.
Sure. I mean, I'm just humoring him at this point, so.
What flavor for soup? I can't decide.
Well, okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna go grab that key, just like she said. It's gonna be all good. Oh, we're starting off with a slide puzzle, aren't we? Aren't we? I'm terrible at these. Maybe I can smash that ice in the middle this way? Or not? Well, dang. Okay. Well, then what about doing it like this? Like that. Like this. Okay, now I'm kind of going in a circle here. Or did I? No, I don't need to reset the room, thankfully. If I go here, then here, find a way to line this stuff up. And then... Like, I am automatically terrible at these puzzles. Don't even get me started. I'm just the worst. Oh, and then I can go... Oh, no, I can't. Or maybe I can? Let's see. If I go pop that... Not quite. Not quite. Kinda back at square one, kinda not. Ooh. Ooh. Do I have something here? Maybe I do. Or will my broken brain just not let me prosper? I might have something here. Oh dear. This Famijek is running through an actual GameCube. I kid you not. First and foremost, a lot of other accessories do not deal with the Wavebird correctly. So that's what's there. And also, Also, Family Jack, I should at the very least show off the actual GameCube in question that is powering the stream right now. I'm using an Eon GCHD. This GameCube I picked up specifically because it has a digital port. I got an incredibly good deal on it, and the kid who sold it to me gave me like 2 Wavebirds. So you could maybe see there I have a full set of 4 Wavebirds. It's really freaking neat. They really never made a better controller. They truly have not. The Wavebird is so gorgeous, and I'm so happy I have 4 of them. 1 in standard gray and 3 in platinum. Yeah, I would definitely not be gaming without a sweet Wavebird here. So, yeah, I can kind of. I'm actually a little flattered that it was kind of up to a question on whether on the way this was going. So. It actually would be kind of funny playing the GameCube version on a Wii. That would tickle me. I can't climb on top of it. No, it won't let me. Won't let me get it. Oh! I felt the pain on that one. But I thought I could. Like, I can't even. I'm so dumb. I can't even remember which door actually opened here. Was it this door? I mean, it's on the way to the key. And dig, boy, dig. Ooh. Oh, the lock is a heart. How cute. And there's a cannon. Okay. Game has just shown me all sorts of useful stuff that I can't touch immediately. A princess lock. Yeah, some straight up Beauty and the Beast vibes going on there. Okay, clearly I'm not supposed to be here yet. What did I miss? Oh wait, what's in here? Another rupee. It's like this running joke in this game that I'm annoyed with getting money because my wallet is always full. Anyway, back to human, and what was... I swear there was a pathway I missed over here. I'll look around and actually think about this. If I have to do the puzzle again, okay, good. I don't have to do the puzzle. Is there something I could claw shot onto? That would be nice. Because my attention span is so garbage, I didn't even pay attention to what happened when I because like here's the thing, I could move this block and the switch will go back up, and then I have to do like everything again. Oh, so that door was where I needed to go. Okay, 500 rupees, be breaking some pots. Yeah, seriously. Okay, quickest way to do this again. Okay, I guess, there. But that's my money problem right now, is that my wallet is fully full here. Like, I do not have the means of collecting more until I get a wallet upgrade. So I'm gonna stay loaded throughout this entire game. I'm having more of my too much money problems than I ever did when I was playing Wind Waker, and I was able to pay. And then when I was streaming Wind Waker, I was able to pay off Tingle in one fell swoop. Like, I was ready for Tingle. I played the game just an absolute fiend for money, and I made damn sure Tingle got all of his money in one fell swoop right up front when it came to decoding those Triforce charts. Okay, so that was the door. I'm not meant to go anywhere else yet. That might literally be how it went, Lunatico. Tingle wears such tight clothing, you could absolutely see his happiness start growing. Tingle's suit is so tight, you can see his religion. Oh, come on, wolves. Don't you want some? Come get some. I gotta give credit to one person for that. You can see his religion joke, and that was my high school band director. While I was in high school, he taught me the ropes on that joke. Like, oh yeah, the whole penis ownership thing. That makes a lot of sense. Assuming Tingle has a penis. So far, we can reasonably assume he does. He is male identifying after all. Okay, now I have that key, and I'll just zip right over here. Taking the long way to... oh yeah, I can't use keys while I'm a wolf. Imagine that, like I don't have opposable thumbs. Yeah, we don't care what Tingle is, we hate him all the same. That sick freak just plagues all of our nightmares. Oh, door locked again. What do I have? What's gonna terrify me now? Actually, what I really should do against those things, since I have bombs and I have arrows, I should rock some bomb arrows and just blow those things to smithereens without judgment. Oh my goodness, if I could actually... There we go. What? Okay, I have to shoot next to it, but not directly at it, apparently. Uh-oh, two doors just opened. Oh yeah, because that's both doors in the room. Now to make it through this room, what fresh hell is in this room? Ooh, the chest. Ooh, am I gonna get the ball and chain already? This is such a wide open room. I feel like it's possible. There we go. Ooh. We got ice demons. I wonder how many rupees are in that chest. I hope it's 100. You know what? That's probably not the ideal way, but it worked. There we go. Yeah, let's see how many rupees are in that chest, because clearly chests that get a small cutscene are rupee chests. That's just how Zelda works, right? You got the Ordon pumpkin. This pumpkin was grown in your hometown of Ordon. Well, what's this? This isn't right. She got the wrong location. Want to go back and try to get her to remember where the key is? I guess. Gotta go through all that way? So annoying. Gotta take the long way around. So many weapons in this mansion. I wonder if these Yetis are squatters. Those dirty Yetis. Now I can sell a pumpkin for big rupees. Totally. Let me just get right on that, wasting my one precious pumpkin. Dang it! Why did I went through the same freaking window? I'm supposed to go over here. Big rupees, or I can make the soup more potent. Maybe I think I'm going rupees over soup. Yep, Yeti built the place from scratch, so you know they had leftovers. You know how it goes, Luna. You know what Yeti life is like. You have fully studied the habits of all the cryptids. Well, might as well flip the pumpkin. Dang it.
What flavor? Pumpkin! You have pumpkin, huh? Pumpkin, Thanks! You taste if you want.
Well, considering I do need to drink this old pumpkin soup that can only restore 2 hearts, because I could use 2 hearts right now. Ooh, the soup is more orange than it was previously.
You put good soup in your bottle. It smells like pumpkins. Set it to and drink with YR to replenish 4 hearts.
Alright, now let's go talking to the sick lady and see what she's got going on.
The good soup. PogChamp.
You find it. What? Pumpkin? But why there? No good. Where I leave it? Maybe in that room. Go to room marked by symbol. Oh, all the way at the very north of the map. Okay, sure. Check room I marked on map. Okay, well, seems like a good place to save while that next command is marked on my map. So, but being that it is the time that it is, no, I will not continue playing, unfortunately, and that means I'm gonna hit the music. And thank you all very much for hanging out tonight. It was a really nice and sweet little stream, a good way to cap off my streaming week. Thank you, Luna. I appreciate you very much. I know you were only here for a little bit, Luna. I know I'll see you around on Twitch and other places. I'll see you around on Phelan stream, and I'll see you around on Smooth Operative stream. It was good hanging out with you and talking with you again, Famajek. I will think about your Dragon Quest. Thank you, Luna. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. So, this ends the streaming week for me. I'll have the next couple of days off. I will return with more Twilight Princess on Thursday. Big thanks and love to my mod, Gravebook. Appreciate you very much. Thank you for the follow as well, Luna. You are awesome. We are going to raid my dude Bad Rap Sample, who is currently shredding some Celeste right now. I hope you'll come along with me. And if you so decide to do so, I know this is my way of doing it. If whether you have my emotes or you have some other emotes you love, it's a manic panic. So when you drop in, let Bad Rap know that it's a manic panic. So I will see you all on Sunday, usually about 4 o'clock Pacific, maybe a little earlier, maybe no later than that though. So, all right, thanks guys. Enjoy the raid. I'll see you later.